Hey everybody, we left our campground in Page, Arizona this morning. We had a wonderful time there, and we are now on our way to Mesa Verde, and halfway from Page to Mesa Verde is Monument Valley. So we are now standing at Forrest Gump Point in Monument Valley. Check out this view. Absolutely beautiful. We're gonna go take some pictures. Hey everybody, welcome back to Doherty's Destination Diaries. Today let's talk about our time in Mesa Verde National Park. First of all, let's talk about the drive to Mesa Verde. That was a pretty fun one because there were some cool things we wanted to see along the way, and we kind of went out of our way a little to go see them. So the very first spot we stopped was in Monument Valley, and it's actually called Forrest Gump Point. And you can look this up on Google Maps. It's real, I promise. It's the spot where Forrest Gump stopped running. Monument Valley is so cool. It's just really, really beautiful, and we had some fun, and we got out and took some pictures, as one does. And there's sort of a perpetual crowd at this spot taking pictures because it's really cool.
It was pretty entertaining watching people take turns watching a car go by, running into the street, taking a picture, and then running out before the next car came.
We also stopped at Four Corners because, I don't know, I guess when you're doing a cross-country road trip, it's kind of like a requirement. So, you know, Four Corners, I don't know, whatever. It was kind of fun, I guess. We did it, so whatever. There you go. Bucket list item. Maybe not necessary, but it's okay. All right, so let me talk about Mesa Verde. Mesa Verde, I really hadn't even heard of until I started planning the trip, and I was looking for a route and looking for things to do along this route, and I stumbled across Mesa Verde National Park, and I had never heard of it, but let me tell you, it's totally worth stopping at. It's a beautiful national park. So not only is Mesa Verde gorgeous, it's this huge mesa with all kinds of incredible views. It actually gets up to like, I don't know, 8,700 feet above sea level or something. It's a pretty big mountain. But the history of it is where it gets really cool, because Mesa Verde was it was the site of Ancestral Pueblo dwellings. Originally they lived in like huts in like these little like dug-in shelters, but eventually they developed a method of building using the stone, and they built these like, I don't know, like small cities under the cliffs at Mesa Verde. And so there's these cliff dwellings that are like really advanced like towns and cities, and you can tour these, and they're literally almost 1,000 years old. There was so much education at this park and so much learning about the ancient Native Americans and how they relate to modern Native Americans and how the culture has stayed the same and how it's changed. And it was really, really fun. I'm really happy that we did that. It was super cool and really beautiful. Take a look. So today's adventure is visiting Mesa Verde's cliff dwellings. Imagine seeing this as like a much bigger than I thought it was going to be. Yeah. Yeah. They farmed on top. Yeah. It said that on the map, actually, that they went up top to farm the top of the mesa. Question. I wonder, actually. We should ask that. How did they handle bathrooms. Our tour guide at Cliff Palace was really cool, and he gave us tons of information and told us all kinds of stories about the cliff dwellings and all that kind of stuff. There's actually over 600 different cliff dwellings in the national park, which is just unbelievable. The Cliff Palace, which is the one that we visited, is the biggest, but there are tons and tons and tons of old ancient dwellings in this park, and that's just really cool. So they're kind of all over the place, and there's some really amazing views in this park. After our tour, we drove around the rest of the park, and we saw all kinds of other cliff dwellings and views. Oh my goodness. And we drove up to the highest peak in the park, and just wow. I mean, you can see for like 80 miles. It's incredible. Incredible. So we are climbing currently to the top of Park Point, which is the highest point in Mesa Verde at 85 something.
72.
85, 72. All right. I definitely feel like I can feel the elevation here because I can't breathe and I'm out of shape, so whatever. All right, take a look at this view. We are at 8,572 feet in Mesa Verde, Colorado. There's a fire lookout tower up here. This is pretty freaking cool.
No, I was your
That's
Mount Wilson.
14,252 feet.
Alright, that over there, I believe, is
This
Mount
one's over
Wilson at 14,000 something.
Over there's 13,237.
This one over here looks like one.
This is absolutely incredible.
Yeah, it is.
Okay, we are officially at the highest point I've ever been in my life. We are 8,572 feet above sea level.
Shell, what do we think?
It's real heckin' high.
Real heckin' high. It's pretty beautiful here. I like this park a lot.
The sight line is pretty crazy.
Yeah, it's great.
They're so cute.
They really are pretty adorable. Drop us some comments. Let us know what's going on back home. We'll see you guys in a few weeks, and thank you again for watching.
Kevin is currently looking at our atlas that
Hey,
he
there's Mesa
bought
Verde.
because we're in Mesa Verde and there
There's
is no
Albuquerque.
internet, and we're trying to figure out the distance between Mesa Verde and Roswell.
Because we're here. I'm guessing we're going to take this road here. We're going to pass through Bloomfield.
Oh, Aiden was annoying Emma. She grabbed his
This was Amy's last stop on the trip. Our first day on the way to San Antonio after we left Mesa Verde, we would be dropping her off in Albuquerque to catch a flight back home in the east. So thank you so much to Amy for joining us. I hope she had a great time. It was really fun having her along for the adventure. Amy's a big part of our lives and always has been, so it was really cool that she was able to do that and join us. So thank you, Amy, for that.
So tomorrow, unfortunately, is my last day to be a part of this trip. There's pros and cons to that, let's be honest. I love spending time with my brother's family. We all have so much fun together, and I have really loved all the different places I've got to join them on this trip. I will not miss living out of suitcases. I've been sleeping on a twin bed that is barely the size of my body. And trying to share a bathroom with 6 people is just not any easy task. So there's plenty of things I will not miss. I look forward to sleeping in my real bed back home and seeing my cat, of course. And the trip's been a lot of on-the-go busyness, which has been great to see the most of each place, but it will be nice to get home and have a little bit of downtime again. So I look forward to that.
So next up, San Antonio. We've got a 3-day drive. In my research, it kind of just seemed like there was nothing really much to see between Mesa Verde and San Antonio. And from what my friends tell me, West Texas is a whole lot of nothing. So we'll see how this drive goes. So tomorrow we're going to stop in Albuquerque and drop Amy off. And then we've got another stop about halfway from there to San Antonio. So I'm really looking forward to seeing Texas and what lies ahead. We've only got a few more stops after this. The trip is getting near the end, so it's exciting at the same time and sad. We're all definitely starting to feel a little trip weary, so we'll see how these last few stops go. But on to Texas tomorrow. Thank you guys again so much for watching. And yeah, we'll see you soon. Take care.